What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 3 of my Total Warhammer 3 Nkari / Slaanesh campaign. So as we saw last time, we moved through the Shardlands, capturing our first province, and then down into the second territory that is going to be under our heel, the Northern Wastes, wherein we had our first siege battle at the Shifting Monolith. A quite easy siege battle, as Nkari once again showed himself to be a pretty ridiculous one-on-one fighter. As a fighty lord, he's pretty damn strong, and that's despite the fact that he barely has any armor. I suppose we just need to be careful about having him accidentally get mobbed down by a bunch of smaller units that will do a lot of damage by virtue of the fact that they can armor pierce, but he has that animation that's a little bit similar to the Tomb Scorpion, right, where he charges forward, and it's very hard to get him bogged down, I think, when he repeatedly uses that animation. Anyway, getting sidetracked already. So at the Shifting Monolith, we're going to get a couple more Demon Nets into our army, as we lack Demon Net right now, and then we're just going to keep on taking these territories and hopefully getting this entire location together. And since we have fairly positive relationship with the Bjornlings and, well, hopefully soon with all the Norscan tribes, maybe we could just vassalize them all and take care of all the Chaos Wastes while we're working on stuff, and use the Norscans essentially as a bulwark towards the southern stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. There's still hopefully some vassalage that we can get out of various Chaos cults and all the Diplo stuff. I'm really interested in the very idea, because for those watching the Vlad campaign, the modded SFO campaign added a lot of diplomacy to the vampires via the Night Court, and it made a really fascinating campaign. Completely different than I was expecting. Anyway, once again, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's end the turn and get sidetracked at least while the turn is ending, so that the time isn't wasted. And turns are still reasonably fast, man. I've been loving the, ooh. You're at war with the Greyling, who do like us, but you want to trade, eh, Scaling? Yeah, see, if we ally with too many of these guys, they will We need to pick basically ones that all like us. Let's see, you're trading with the Aisling, but you're not very fond of the Bjornling. You know what, let's hold off on this for now. Yeah, because if we ally with everybody, then we'll get hated by everybody. Alright, hello, what do we have here? Nectar of the Dark Gods. Your vintners have performed a sumptuous, performed a sumptuous new wine, one that both has flavor to make all others seem bland by comparison, and can bring out rapturous, screaming delirium with but a sip. How best to employ this irresistible brew? Share it among concubines. Oh, recruitment cost? Well, we can't use that anymore, unfortunately. Or sell it to the high spidder, I guess that's the option. We do want more money, so might as well. Alrighty, there we go. And let's see, increase seductive influence exerted over any faction to 50% or more. Working on it, game, working on it. And in fact, soon we should be able to get our first cult going, although... Wait, raise an additional army? Not right now, we don't have the money for it. Where control is at 2 here. And I feel like perhaps, wait, turns until available 5 on the Pleasure Party, but we could pop a Pleasure Hunt right now, get an extra 20 control to bump it up in this province at the very least. The significant lack of control does kind of worry me a little bit, and I don't like the fact that it's a reduction in growth as well. 200 devotees. Well, let's hope that this is worthwhile. Let's go for the Pleasure Hunt. There we go. Pleasure Hunt in the Palace of Princes. Oh. It's specifically in the Palace of Princes? I thought this would be in the entire province. I mean, it is an effect in the entire province, but it did say Palace of Princes, which is kind of interesting. So if somebody were to attack and take the Palace of Princes, would we then lose that? I'm not sure. Alrighty, well, either way. Shifting Monolith. You now have no breaches and therefore should be able to defend yourself against at least a weak army. So let's move Nkari over here and then attack the Chasm of Torment next turn. I wonder where that other army went. Oh, no, it looks like it's heading back to its own territory. A bad idea. Also, we now no longer need the Scented Pavilion here. I want to get that gold mine up and running as fast as possible. In fact, let's not collect the income here for now. Just bump up the control. The extra 100 income per turn is probably pretty negligible. Other than that, we got a level on Scipio over here. I still am not a big fan of her trait, so maybe we'll replace her, but for now, keep her in the army. I guess let's get 1 of each, even though I'd probably prefer to max out the Penumbral Pendulum. I like having 1 point in the Enfeebling Foe. Is there a solid chance guess we'll be using the Withering. The thing is, the first level Withering is garbage because it's minus 30 armor and minus 8 leadership on a single unit for 7 mana, or Winds of Magic, whereas for 14 double, it's an area effect. You can affect significant amounts of units, which can be a lot more helpful, especially since we don't have as many armor-piercing things as I would like. So we basically have to choose, you know what, let's just go double up on the Penumbral Pendulum for now. Because I don't see myself spending 2 points in this, at least not right now. I'll think about it. Let's do this. I really want Magical Reserves and definitely Pit of Shades and Occam's Mind, basically everything here. Just a lot better. Alrighty, well, with that, I believe there's nothing to do this turn, so we can proceed. And while the turn is ending, I also want to mention, not to forget to, for those interested, a vote on stuff in the Community tab for future campaigns. The Ogre vote should be going down, or is already down, I'm not entirely sure when this thing's going to be posted, but yeah. Alrighty, peace treaty with Skarbrand. Do we want a peace treaty with Skarbrand? Is there any reason to have a peace treaty with Skarbrand? You know what, I guess we could do it temporarily. Kill these guys, and then go to Skarbrand's borders, and then attack him. This would at least keep us safe. Yeah, you know what, I kind of like that. Also, Skarbrand offering us peace? No wonder you've been exiled. What is this? Honestly, Khorne factions should be physically incapable of offering peace to any factions. It should be Total War. It's in the game title. Come on. Alrighty, Quaff the Raven. Blood Mountain, so it looks like... ooh. Chen, single word shredding sanity whenever it is spoken. They say a large black bird was the first to utter it, and now all who hear it soon say nothing else, laughing hysterically as they bark into the ears of those around them. Chen, 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 Chen. Okay. Neat. Alright, so that's a Zinj corruption here. Our Slaanesh corruption is fortunately at 100%, so we are max for the extra control and income from buildings. Keep that as it is. Ooh, what do we have? Golden Idols, yes, the gold mine. Oh, and this gives us devotees. Oh, this was such a great pickup. Love you, province. Now the question is... Yeah, I think we go growth first. And then the other stuff after. Yeah, go growth, go growth. Alright, now it's time to, I guess, hit up the Chasm of Torment. These guys didn't even try to defend the place. Oh, medium casualties, really, from this? I guess they do have an aspiring champion here. You know what, let's just fight this really quickly. Just to avoid any unnecessary casualties here. It's such a weak and pathetic army anyway that Nkari is just going to destroy it. I mean, not that Nkari wouldn't destroy a non-weak and pathetic army, at least as we've seen thus far. Very impressed with the Lord. Although I'm expecting that pretty much every demon or greater demon lord is going to be very impressive. Go figure. Alrighty, so you know what we'll do? We'll go 2 Scourge and 2 Scourge Marauders, 2 of these, 2 of these. Just gonna charge up 2 ways. Here, group 1, group 2. You guys, you probably don't need to do this, but probably overkill. Set you up right here, and then set up you chariots right here. We'll take the Fiends of Slaanesh with us. Actually, you know what? We'll take the chariots and the Fiends of Slaanesh with us. They're really strong, so we'll have them charge through this location right here. And then the Furious, you're going to just destroy any towers. There we go. Start deployment, start battle, go. Group 1, move it up. Group 2, move it up. Where's their towers? Do we see any towers? Capture point. I don't see any active towers. What about over here? Nope. Alrighty, you two, move into cap that, please. Nkari, you want to just charge? Oh, there's a barricade here. That's cute. That's cute. I'm sure that'll stop Nkari, who we saw break down a gate with the greatest of ease. Much faster than the ram that was eventually going to go there. Anyway, we might as well use some spells. What is this, by the way? Oh, Chaos Warriors? Okay. Okay, a little bit of damage. I'm still not sure whether the Lash of Slaanesh is worth it as a spell. It does very little damage. I'm just thinking that maybe as a... Oh, look who's coming out. Chaos Marauders. Why wouldn't you stay here and block our advance? Whatever. Whatever. And where are our Fiends and our Chariots? Oh, I was going to run them around. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Any enemy towers operational yet? Doesn't look like it. Are you guys both in the... Let's go here together. Capture this faster. Alright, how are we doing otherwise? Nkari? No, taking a little bit of damage. You want to use the debuff on this guy? Go for it. Oh, are you still attacking that? No, you're not. Okay, fine. Use Hysterical Frenzy on yourself to buff yourself up. And Demon Nuts unfortunately can't do anything. Oh, wait, actually they can charge. Enough of these units have gotten out of here. Oh, the pathing is being screwy. Yeah. Pathing being screwy is not a surprising thing. Nkari should be able to heal himself. You guys attack this. Demon Net. You know what? Maybe we'll use our Furies offensively. Actually, nope. The towers are up and running. Chariots. You want to go around or do you want to charge through? You know what? Let's have the... let's have you go here and let's have the Chariots go here. Charge this. Like so. And, oh. I know I was going to send you after the tower, but oh wow, Nkari, you've actually gotten kind of beat up back here. The barricade is actually working out quite well, isn't it? Huh, well done to them. Once again, unfortunately for them, Nkari's just going to heal up, but still. And let's do this. There we go. And yeah, this is what I was talking about, Nkari getting trapped and attacked by various weak units. Let's see, you guys go over here now. Cap that. How are we doing out here? Oh, these guys are dead. Chariots. Do we need more units in here? I think we're okay. Nkari, charge back in now. There we go. And you. One of you chase this, the other one, actually you keep doing what you're doing. You attack this tower. Probably gonna hurt Nkari. Alright. Charge this. We good now? I think we're good. I'm actually surprised that the battle isn't over, to be perfectly honest. I guess it's because this stuff is... Oh, maybe it's because this Lord is still alive. Just do your thing. Go for it. Confident damage sustained. I want to see something. Let's see. Banish. That's not what I want to see. Whisper of Glory. Melee defense was full rapture. Oh, right. You have the glittering scales now. Okay, this... Damn it. There we go. Enabled if passive hex. No, that's not what I wanted to see. Not Stop Perfect Musk, Strider. These are the bound spells. Where is... Okay, Willing Prey was the bound spell. Well, the battle's over either way. So now I'm wondering... What healed you? I remember you... So I take it it's Harvester of Souls that healed you. Enabled if enemy destroyed within 30 meters, but you healed to full last episode. In fact, I just want to see this. You attack this. Didn't Harvester of Souls used to be an active ability? Enabled if enemy destroyed within 30 meters. Greater effect on replenishment. Vigor per second and healing. 40. Oh, you're healing now. There we go. Just watching your XP. We can... You know what? That's probably a good idea to use Nkari to chase down some troops, because it heals them. Is there anything else here that's... Okay, you guys chase this down. I'm just going to speed this up. Let Nkari kill it so he's full HP, or at least close enough to full HP so that he'll heal up over the next turn or so. Oh, damn, there's a full unit over there, but yeah. We don't need to wait for the full turn, just long enough for Nkari to kill. To heal, rather. Come on, enemy have you have captured. I was like, enemy have captured. Wait a second, that's not right. Alright, probably could have just used this ability to reduce their melee defense. They're already dead. Alright, there we go, there we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Now he'll be at full HP in battle. Perfect. I'm very interested to see which spells have been altered since the second game. Gotta really take a quick overview of the various allures and not accidentally rely on spells expecting them to work one way, but only having found out that they have been reworked. Anyway, we're going to occupy the Chasm of Torment now. Sounds like a very Slaanesh-y place, so I think we'll have a great time here. We have a lavish Ciborium here, but I think we'll replace this with another growth building because we need to build the province up before we, tear enemies down. Other than that, unassigned skill points on Nkari as well. I guess we want Monstrous Figure. I mean, it is a free, considerable buff to your strength. We're not fighting Horn yet. Yeah, let's go Monstrous Figure. 12 speed, and we get even more speed out of Rapid Ruination. Man, Nkari's gonna get like 200 speed or something. I'm probably not going to get any extra speed. In fact, he doesn't have any extra speed buffs. Yeah, okay. We'll also have to decide which red line stuff to go through. Anyway, oh, wait, they're all the same color scheme now. Well, anyway, army line, I guess, or army buff line, and the turn, I believe. Oh wow, our income has certainly dropped once again. Gonna have to be careful about that. Oh, they had a. I didn't even realize that this settlement was down here, so we have to now choose between this. As I probably should have gone down here instead. Whoops. Peace treaty, no. No, thank you. So long and thanks for all the fish. At the start of your turn, have at least 1,000 devotees. Mission successful. There we go, and we can proliferate some cults finally. Ooh, oh, we get another Bound Lash of Despair. Interesting. So upon using this, would we be able to use 2 lashes? Interesting. Increase seductive influence over any faction to maximum. We're working on it. Proliferate chaos cults. Get about to do that in 2 seconds, game. Just give me a second, damn. Our influence is pretty damn high with the Bjornling. Alright, well, we'll vassalize them, and it's moving up positively. So I take it we can actually increase this by forcing a defensive alliance. Ooh, also, the Grayling is pretty high. Yeah, see, the scaling asked for an alliance, and I was like, maybe we shouldn't, because then the Grayling would not like us because they're fighting each other, and now the Grayling look like they're probably the better option. So, in that light, non-aggression pact, military access, and give us some money. No, balance. Oh, not a bad amount of money, actually. Alright, proposed offer. Perfect. Nice. And we can do a defensive alliance as well, should we desire to. I should probably just make sure that I do that right before the vassalization thing. Now, is the vassalization... Is it automatic? Or do you have to trigger it? Or does it actually trigger itself when it hits the maximum? Well, I guess we'll find out. Anyway, let's proliferate some cults, even though there's definite use for devotees. I'm honestly kind of tempted to summon a disciple army as soon as we can, to send it after this army so we don't have to, like, stay back here and deal with it. Option. And we won't have enough to do this. Oh, but then again, we don't have enough Slaaneshi control here while the enemies are all over the place. Also, can you stop raiding our territory, dude? Leave me alone. What are you? Okay, you're a beast man. You're a beastman army, blooded axe tribe. Our influence with you is fairly low. I feel like we should warn you away. If we warn you away, will you... If they fail to leave in 2 rounds, you can declare war on them without having to suffer treachery penalties. Yeah, I don't appreciate you continuously raiding our stuff, so... Warning. Trespass warning issued. There we go. I like the addition of that, just because the AI really liked to do irritating trespass stuff constantly in the second game. So here's what we're gonna do. You are gonna go here, and you're gonna go into an ambush, and I'm gonna hope that this guy just tries to go for... Oh, wow. I just realized he can't actually reach here. What's the ambush chance here? It's pretty damn low. Alright, let's move here. This is kind of a waste of a turn, but I feel like it's necessary at this point. Let's do that. Now, the Shardlands. Ooh, we can upgrade our main building here, and we do have the cash, so I guess we will do so. I'm honestly now tempted to get rid of the Fragrant Pavilion and replace it with something a little bit better. What can we get? We could go the Addiction Pens, or we could just keep building up. I mean, we need level 3, but we're about to get it, which means we could get Seeker Chariots, we could get, Exalted Demonettes, and Spawns of Slaanesh. Although, do Spawns really add too much to our army at this moment? Cultist of Slaanesh, Established Cult. Oh, it probably would be nice to have some of these heroes around. I wonder how much it costs to establish cults. Anyway, we'll think about it. We got 4 turns until that happens. Let's end the turn. Let's proceed. Will you fall for this, or are we again? Are you trying to go for the Shifting Monolith? Come on, Chasm of Torment. Oh, huh. I didn't quite do what I was thinking he'd do, but another one of his armies moved here, so I guess that works as well. Construction cost reductions. Well, you do this. Chasm of Torment. Auto-resolve this, obviously. Auto-resolve may be a little bit wonky in this game, but we shouldn't take that much damage. Still probably more damage than we should have taken. 2 devotees, really? 2. And the money is so little. I guess we'll just heal. Upkeep minus 15 for Marauders, lovely. And a Rod of Command. Yeah, that's what I call my self-ally passive augment. Oh, huh. Now, does Nkari already have a? He has the Trickster shard. Does he need more speed? I feel like he doesn't need more speed. I feel like that's a little much. Okay, so we can't use any of the ancillaries. We'll just keep this as it is. Now, do we try to go after this guy? Chasm of Torment still probably won't be able to defend itself against you, but you can't reach it in one turn. I suppose if push comes to shove, we could summon a Herald here. And defend with the Herald. He's not going to attack the Shifting Monolith. In fact, let's upgrade the Shifting Monolith. Also, and when will it be more beneficial to get a portal rather than the or rather, wait, where? Whoa, wait a second. We have the Soul Keep here, not the Slaanesh corruption thing. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, so my question is, when would it be beneficial to have one over the other? Defensive supplies and growth is the same. This reduces construction cost for infrastructure buildings. Oh, so I guess you're better off keeping this at first and then changing it up. All right, fine, fair enough. All right, Nkari, you need to take this, so I'm gonna move away. Take the Fortress of the Damned and then move right back. Hopefully we won't lose this, but if... oh, what if he has another army right here that can move while this one march stances? You know what, let's at least temporarily summon a Herald. Seduce units, budget increase, Perceptive, and Siren. Wow, I don't like any of these. I mean, I know it's going to be a temporary lore, but I still don't like any of these. Seduce units. Well, I guess if this guy attacks, we could seduce one of the units, in theory. You also have the Slaanesh lore. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Just go here for now. There you go. Oh, and this actually got some of our money back and gave us a little bit of devotees. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's end the turn. Let's take the Fortress of the Damned. Legion of Chaos. What do you want? Non-aggression pact. Can you be vassalized? Who are you fighting? Oh, wow, you're fighting Sarl. You're fighting all the Norskins, who are soon going to be our... but the Greyling do like them, interestingly enough. Because they're not fighting Greyling, they're fighting Scaling. Yeah, I think we have to support these guys to kill the Scaling, I guess. You know what, fine, let's go for the non-aggression pact for now. Especially as while you're down here in the Norscan territories and not in the wastes. Propose? Yes. Alright, looking good. Hello, what do we have here? Your champion has served you well, but now desires to become more than a mere concubine. Though they will never be your equal, their craving to dominate others is only to be applauded. They must, however, choose a creed. Disciple of Pain, -6 enemy leadership. Disciple of Pleasure, +6 ally leadership. Now, I've already said that I don't particularly like Scipio's trait, so the thing is... that we might either send her to a different army or replace her altogether. And generally speaking, I prefer to buff our own leadership rather than debuff the enemy leadership, because the enemy leadership is already quite strong due to the difficulty buff, whereas our leadership, especially on the weaker units, is pretty key to our early game army, so I think we're going to go Disciple of Pleasure. At least that's my reasoning for it. Mortal Lust, there we go. I love some Mortal Lust. What do you have now? This character has been touched by Slaanesh. A gift of Slaanesh is given at any time. Oh, right. Oh, right, Hexus. What is your gift of Slaanesh? So, seduce units -10, devotees +10 to the faction that provided the gift of Slaanesh. Swell. Slaanesh corruption +5 local province. Oh, he's helping us get local corruption. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Also, we got a new construction thing for ourselves. 6 turns for the proliferate cards. Do we wait? I feel like we don't wait. I feel like we use it now. Now, what else do we have? Looting settlements, sacking settlements. Control +1 seems quite useful. Divine relations with... Ooh, Slaanesh corruption +2. That's pretty good. Let's go for the Slaanesh corruption and the control. Build up our empire stuff. Looks like we have very few techs, generally speaking. Anyway, let's proliferate some cults, shall we? Alrighty, proliferate cults. We got $1,000 back, and cult proliferates in the Serpent Jetty. Oh, that'll help us vassalize these guys quicker. Now, this allows us to do what exactly? It's all new to me. Alrighty, so, Excess Cult Den. Seduce units, devotees +5 per turn. temporary diplomatic relations bonus with the settlement owner, seductive influence +3 per turn, hero capacity +1 for cultists, seductive influence +3 per turn for settlement owner, and a disciple army will be summoned near the settlement. Oh, cultists destroyed upon building completion. Neat. This all obviously costs cultists, so we're not going to do it now because, well, we physically can't. Dietershofen and Brass Keep. Ooh. That's pretty far away from us. That I like very much. Need to start increasing our corruption of this place. Oh, and it also gives us vision. Oh, I really like that ability. The randomness of it. Yeah, we need to spam devotees. Maybe we should get some more stuff that increases the amount of devotees we gain via various things. Another close victory. Do we have to fight this again? Because we're going to take medium casuals. Okay, you know what? Let's do one more quick fight like this. And hopefully we can find a better fight. Yeah, one of the things I'm not a huge fan of thus far is just having to fight all of these fights. And you guys have commented as well that you take disproportionate casualties when you auto-resolve, so it's probably a bad idea to do so early game, and I agree. Thus far as we've seen, it's definitely been more beneficial to fight and not take insane casualties for no reason, essentially. Alrighty, so once again, similar sort of deal. You guys back here. Wait. Where's the entrance to place? There's an entrance here, so let's go here. Then I'm happy with that. You guys, let's just do all moving together right now. You guys group 3, and then once again, scourges, or hell scourges, close enough. 1, 2, like so. Did I accidentally select bats? I'm gonna be calling them bats because I am. Good enough reason. Let's see. Good enough. Start. Go. And, oh, who's over here? Oh, a unit of the spear people? Yeah, sure. Oh, they're most over on this side. Okay, then I guess we're sending Nkari to this side. Furies, attack. I didn't even call them bats that time. You guys go through this side, because you can't go in one location anyway. Like, hey. Can't I? Huh, that's weird. There we go. Now it's working. And, oh, there's another tower here. Okay, okay, separate. Separate bats. Lift and separate, there we go. And, oh, there's some aspiring champions. We've seen Nkari kill those before, so let's repeat the experience, shall we? Do this, and then reduce their melee defense further. There we go. You guys, I guess, can go around. We can also send, oh, whoa, 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 I did not notice this. Whoops. These guys actually charged out of here to deal with these guys, or did I tell them to move in? I don't know. What I do know is that we're just going to move you in here and cap all this. And you guys go on and attack this. I guess we can send in our demonette here. Oh wow, those aspiring champions are getting absolutely ripped apart by Nkari. Let's not go for hysterical frenzy. Wait, Pavane is good against 25 units or above. That's 25 units or above. Let's take that. Now, Nkari, I think you can force engagement with these guys, and then everybody else attack these Chaos Warriors, so you can go for here. How are those towers looking? Probably should have attacked one at a time instead, but too late now. You guys move it on in. Alright, one of you go here, and one of you go here. Since there are no towers to attack you, you're not concerned about getting killed like that. Yeah, definitely seems better to have the bats / furies attack one tower simultaneously. Are they trying to build a barricade right in front of us? Interesting. That's pretty fun. And nobody's really hurt here. They're building another tower out here. Let's also send in our spear users. I'm actually kind of tempted to speed up through this battle because it's just so trivial. Let's go not max speed, but like increased speed. And how are the towers looking? One of our Furies is going to get a little bit damaged. And, you know, let's send some units here to cap this while we're at it. Chariots chase all that down. Oh, there's more units out here. Alright, go for this. Nkari. Let's leave. Let's say which one of our units is the most hurt. Oh, the Demonette unit. Stay right here. Rest of you. Oh, the barricade got built, so you're all going around. Yeah, makes sense. Go like this. Let's also debuff / damage you. How are we out here? Alright, ooh, our chariots got a little bit damaged. They'll all heal up to full, though. As long as we don't lose half of them. There we go. Nkari, keep killing as you like to do, and go for a lash. Oh, that's why. I forgot that I had increased the speed. And generally speaking, when the game speed increases, I also start talking faster to compensate. Oh, man. I wasn't realizing what was happening there, which was kind of funny. And, okay, we're good there. Looks like that's capped. And, yeah, wow, this battle is... How is it still going? Come on, everybody, move in. There we go, let's speed it back up. You guys move out of this. You guys go, I'll kill this. One of you chase this down. Trivial. Absolutely trivial. Wait, are there any more towers up, or is it just one coming up right now? Alright, you know what? Furies, charge this, and then... Oh, no, there is a tower. There we go. Have you guys all charge these Chaos Marauders at the same time. Nkari, aren't you chasing a unit? Chase this. Chariots, stay here and you can chase it second. And hit these guys in the back, please. Turn around attack, turn around attack. These guys are gonna get pincered by various units, and there we go. Charge in, Demonettes will follow. I'm imagining these guys will probably rout. That's probably a big morale shock right there. Even if it does do a little bit of damage to our Hellstriders. Yeah, there we go, they're routing. And I think that should be it for the battle. Yeah, there it is. I really like the attacks of the Hellstriders and the Fiends of Slaanesh both. They look really cool. Anyway, nice. Probably could have healed Nkari. Actually, I don't think Nkari fought anybody that needed heal. Yeah, he ripped those aspiring champions apart. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is, it's pretty silly in terms of the auto-resolve to say that this would be medium casualties. I get that it's a minor settlement, but it's not like it has a garrison building. Alright, occupy the place, and then let's move on down to try to find an actual cinematic battle. Ooh, we have another location. Please be a Slaaneshi. Yes, finally a Slaaneshi location. Now, what level do we need to be here? And what is it? The Marcher Fortress. Lord recruitment minus 30 faction-wide, casualty replenishment rate, and a massive amount of Slaanesh corruption. Oh, that's interesting. The fact that it provides a massive amount of Slaanesh corruption means that we could possibly maintain the Dark Bastion rather than switching it. Yes, okay. Something to consider as we go. A free power stone, and did the... Heck? Oh. I was looking here and I was just like, where did Nkari disappear to? Okay. Well, you might attack, but I think we'll be okay there. I'm not going to bother recruiting any units because I don't want to waste any cash. Let's end the turn. Garrison Lord... Wait, what's the control here? It's pretty bad, but... we can now make a decent amount of income. Yeah, alright. Next. At least it'll keep our income positive. We should also take a quick look at our... You want to not aggress? No, thanks. I'd love to, but I want those gems for Nkari. Nkari likes the pretty gems. Alrighty, there we go. You're gonna attack this, but fortunately, either you attack next turn and die, or Nkari kills you next turn, and you die. Let's also upgrade the Dark Tower over here to... at the Fortress of the Dam. Might as well get that Marcher Fortress thing as fast as possible. Ooh, the great game, Khorne Ascendant. All Khorne factions have access to more powerful and holy manifestations. Interesting. I wonder what exactly causes that. Now, in terms of this, I think we upgrade Blood Mountain first. Because... Yeah, because it's most likely to get attacked. These areas are relatively safe, although I suppose somebody could land out here from the sea. Also, how's our seductive influence going? Pretty good still. Pretty good. Nice. All right. Don't have to do anything about that. Although I do want to take a look at some more of this stuff now. You can indeed become a vassal, but we can't use seductive influence on you because you're not human or elven or beastman. Unfortunately enough. Who's the next one scaling? Yes. Who still do like us, to be fair. And Blooded Axe. We'll keep it to these guys for now, and then we'll see. Hopefully the scaling will just get destroyed by them. The Bjornling at least are very strong. I'm a little bit concerned about Greyling. There's more Norskins down there as well. Maybe if we move down to the I don't remember the name of the faction. We'll find out. Alright, now you, yeah, just stay here. Just stay here, we're good, and I guess we can just end the turn. We're really just trying to find a nice battle here, game. Scarbrand, you want a non-aggression pact? No. Is Hex gonna attack? No, he's gonna coward his way away. Alrighty, and make any faction join your confederation. Yeah, the game knows that the confederation is coming. Sack or raise a bunch of Kislev and Empire territories. Will do. Folly of, what is this place? Malefacts. Okay, Malefacts. You. If you go here, you'll be able to hit it next turn. Yeah, fine. I was gonna pop you into the Chasm of Torment, but I think it's not necessary. Oh! You're gonna defend escape. This, I think, will finally be a cinematic battle, because he'll most likely... it's got a garrison, plus some forces here. And it's not like we're likely to find another. Now, what do we have here? Yes to the gold mine. Absolute yes to the gold mine. There's also stuff to be built here, but unfortunately we now no longer have the cash. Should have been a little bit less free with it. What do we have here, by the way? Is there something that would allow us to get easy cash? Increase seductive influence to maximum. Seduce an enemy prior to battle. You need money for that. Win a battle with Nkari for his... quest item, erase Slaanesh corruption in the adjacent region not already controlled by Slaanesh. Maintain control 2 provinces, almost done that one, so we'll get our money back from that. Reduce unit upkeep expenditure to below 80% of income. A little bit difficult right now. And finally, recruit 20 units. Okay, well, we no longer need you right now, Herald, because you're costing us cash. There we go. Unassigned skill points we'll skip until next turn. And do we need to buff ourselves with an unholy manifestation? Probably not. I really doubt that these guys are going to be difficult enough to be a concern. Honestly, I'm expecting Hexus to run away right now, not to even defend the Folly of Malefacts. No, he decided to defend it. Oh, well, that's nice for him. The Orthodoxy dominates over the Ice Court for Kislev. War declared between the Bjornling and the Scaling. I think it was the right decision not to ally with the Scaling, clearly. Alrighty, and then, ooh, who's down here? Wait, Valiant defeat from this? Really? Valiant defeat from the... Yeah, okay, auto-resolve, okay. Sure. We'll fight that one cinematically. Death Axe's Monolith. Exquisite Pain of Slaanesh. You're kind of in our way. And you're fighting Scarbrand, eh? You don't want to confederate. How many territories do you have? You have 2. One, and I guess another one down here in a different province. I was thinking maybe we just destroy you instead, rather than wait to confederate you. All the factions should be under Nkari anyway. Speaking of Nkari, let's get our points in there and fight our battle. Disciples of Excess not needed right now, I think. Let's get Discipline Spry. He's not really being hit by a lot of range. Well, some range. 10% missile resistance on top of the 10%. It's probably necessary. But I think we go for Rapid Ruination so we can get hard to hit and Deadly Blade right now. Although, Thix can give us 15 armor. Yeah, you see, if this was 30 armor, then I would definitely get this, but 15's a little bit low. But considering how little armor Nkari has, might be useful. Alright, you can also get yourself Evasion, I suppose. We're gonna wait for a Chariot. Put you on. Yeah, go for Evasion. A little bit of extra melee defense on that, and there we go. Let's fight this one. No, I almost clicked auto-resolve. Bam, army dead. Have to spend like 20 turns recovering. Alright, fight battle. Alrighty, here we go again. I do wish for some variety, or at least a little bit of variety in terms of the these particular minor settlements, but I've been having quite a fun time fighting these fights when there are plenty of enemies. Now, I would love to auto-resolve it against enemies when there's like only 5 units, because obviously, as I've noted already, the fight is trivial, but when we have a decent amount like this, the fights are really fun. I really enjoy attacking enemies from 4 directions at once, and I'm sure Nkari does as well for various reasons. Anyway, Nkari charging in as fast as possible. Nkari's always running so far ahead of his army. Oh, I love that animation. That's pretty awesome. It also reminds me of the attacks that the Fiends of Slaanesh and the Hellstriders do. man. I'm just like, nope, and I don't want any of those. And here come the fiends on top of that. Ooh, getting hit in the back as well. Ouch, ouch, these poor marauders. This does not look like a good time. Anyway, let's take a look at what's going on over in various locations, since we're fighting in multiple places. Obviously, our Furies are... Or wait, these are not Furies. These are... Yes, they are Chaos Furies, Slaanesh. And they're going to attack this tower, and they're going to bring it down fairly quickly without it being able to do too much damage. Then we have Scipio leading a secondary, or I suppose our second main force like this, because we have a few other forces as well, but this is one of the... this is the second most powerful one. Anyway, leading it over here, once again, a couple Demonettes together with a unit of Hellscourges. I think that it's a pretty decent sort of balance that they've got going there. The Demonette's able to charge into the flanks of the enemy if they can get at the flanks of the enemy. The pathing is unfortunately a little bit wonky because I ordered the units to attack the enemy here, but it's not going so well. Fortunately, we do have the chariots to deal with it, and oh... I just want to compare here. Are the Demonettes that are on top of the Hellflayer chariots, are they the same type as the regular Demonettes? Look pretty similar. They do appear to have... Wait, do the regular Demonettes don't have Hellscourges like the Hellflayer Demonettes do? Yeah, alright, so there is a slight difference. They have the whips. They can just whip people while they're, you know, grinding them in the... and not in a good way, in the... Well, maybe in a good way, in the... in those awesome freaking wheel things. Anyway, yeah, chariots. I love these things. They're so great at actually getting out of the press, which I don't usually expect. I remember the last time I did a run with in Total Warhammer 2 with an army with a ton of chariots, and they were constantly getting stuck. And it was the Norscan chariots too in the in my Throg campaign. Although that army turned out shockingly effective at the end. Anyway, over here we have another unit, all of our Marauder Spears. I sent them by themselves without much support because I figured they'd hold the ground here and they'd still outnumber the enemy either way. Plus, on top of that, running in from the other direction, we have a massive force belonging to two of our units of Hellstriders, who are going to each charge at the back of each of these units. So they'll all be stuck... Oh, damn, the camera moving over these little... tiny freaking column things all over the place. So annoying. Yeah, alrighty, so Hellstrider's charging in here, and then they're going to charge in here as well right after they form up. I don't want a repeat of that nonsense with the pathing. Alright, get ready to turn around and charge them in the back. There we go. Very nice, very nice. With these units all surrounded, they're pretty screwed, so it looks like we've won at several locations. The flanks have both essentially, they're both victorious over the enemy, but the main enemy force is still alive. Nkari's force is actually split into two now, Nkari leading one and our Fiends of Slaanesh leading sort of the other. Gonna actually move out of the way and attack the enemy in the back / the side. There's a decent amount of units here, which I guess is why they're surviving, plus I suppose there are Warriors of Chaos here, not just Marauders. But not to worry, a decent amount of the slash as well. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good slash. When the enemy are in a mass like this, it does a decent amount of damage. Plus, you know, buffing up Nkari, who is currently in the process of, well, A, getting shot by the towers, but B, also killing the enemy Aspiring Champions. If he hasn't done so already, yeah, they're already routing. I've been targeting the Aspiring Champions with Nkari pretty much every battle / episode, and he's been very effective at it. There you go. Knocking down several of the horsemen at once. Ah, damn you, camera. Oh, there we go. Ooh, actually, speaking of the camera, while we're at it, I believe there were some comments with regards to changing the way that some of the camera scrolls and stuff like that. Let me just see here. This is, I believe, I assume it's something like the cinematic smoothing is up to max, which I think is what it's supposed to be, but I'm not entirely sure. Classic Total Warhammer. I don't know. If any of these settings are the settings to which you're referring to, please let me know, because I have no idea. I want a camera mod to do everything for me, rather than fiddling myself. Kinda busy enjoying Nkari kill things. And there we go. I believe these guys have all now routed. These guys are just about ready to rout as the Fiends of Slaanesh have once again moved around the back and have started to hit them and apply their devastating flanker. What's the buff, by the way? Devastating flanker, double their charge bonus when attacking. Yeah, so that's the 80 charge bonus. Yeah, that's pretty devastating, especially early on. Plus on top of the damage and the soporific musk and the fact that they're magical attacks as well. You gotta love the Fiends of Slaanesh. Can't wait to get more in this army. It's definitely something I want. Probably actually gonna look into getting some red line points for Fiends of Slaanesh, as I fully expect to be using several units of them into the late game, as I've been really finding them effective. Otherwise, the battle is just about over. We appear to have won in every location, and the enemy lord, seeing himself completely surrounded, every entrance to the city full of enemies, decides to just throw in the towel and give up. I really feel like most Chaos units probably shouldn't give up like that, because, I don't know, it feels like they get very badly punished for it by the gods, but hey, I guess Nkari is here to punish Wink for the gods anyway, and for himself. Alrighty, not too bad at all. We actually lost 235 units, a little over 10% for once. Isn't that just nice? I consider that a win in the sense of fighting a decent battle. Now, what did we get in terms of kills? As always, the Fiends do really well, and thus I'm inclined to get some more. The Chariots did also fairly decently. Nkari pretty much always cleans house, and 10k on the Allures of Shadow, primarily because of that hit from the Penumbral Pendulum. Demonettes did okay, but it looks like they were either on par with or a little bit better with this one case than the Hell Scourges. Hell Scourges do seem to be quite a bit better, although the Spears fought, so they did okay. Yeah, alright, everybody did their job. Settlements Hours, the folly of Malefacts. Oh, we could subjugate and we get a bunch of devotees, but we want this entire province. Yeah. Oh, Now, why would we have like a third of a province? That's dumb. No, we're gonna occupy the place. Hopefully what'll happen is they'll rebel, or I wonder if Nkari can awaken factions by going to a ruin. And the thing is, yeah, this is our second province, so there's absolutely no need to do that. Like, what if we were to raise... Now, we probably want to take Death Axe's monolith, but the other territory belonging to this little Slaaneshi faction. Maybe raise that, maybe we can awaken a tribe there, who knows. And we got more cash, and now we, while not swimming in it, are definitely a lot better off than we were just a little bit ago. Unfortunately, we are now at this point out of time, and ooh, our first cultist. And we can get you in here, get a couple of Exalted Demonettes, although considering their cost, maybe now's not the time, and maybe we just want to build up a lot more cash. Anyway, as I was saying, gonna have to call this episode here. At the very least, we got ourselves a nice little battle, and this is a pretty good milestone to end it on, having acquired our second province. Next time, I do imagine we'll be able to complete our seductive influence thing over the... over these guys. We might even want to build one of our cults, even though I'm kind of not so inclined to build a... well, I guess we already have a cult, but the building itself. Not so inclined to waste the devotees on that, at least at this time, because I think these guys are going to be seductive influence to the max anyway. So yeah, we'll hopefully complete that and get our first vassal, and then I guess next time we start moving down here to fight Skarbrand. And, well, possibly we'll start with this other little Slaaneshi faction who we don't have any kind of pacts with at the moment, but if anybody has any suggestions as to what to do otherwise, let me know. I'll try to incorporate best I can. We also have the option of going up here to Nurgle, but the way I figured it was we were going to go around like this, destroy Skarbrand as fast as possible, and then we'll take Nurgle, because we definitely want those gemstones. But that will have to be a problem for next time. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.